Good morning, my tubies, my Teletubbies. It's Sheila Truelove. And as you see, I have before you love. Today, we're going to be talking about marriage to a narcissist. Is it worth saving? What I'm doing here is it's Saturday and I'm looking at divorce court because, it really makes me feel really, really good to be single and flying solo. Notice I didn't say to be alone, because just because you're not married or, you know, um, just because you're not married don't mean that you are alone. I said I am single, living single. I'm a single type of girl. I'm glad I got my girls. You know what I mean. But anyway, when I look at the things that these people are going through in their marriages with divorce court, when it comes to For My Man and all these other fatal attraction, it makes me feel so happy to be single. So now let's listen and you tell me if this marriage is worth saving. Okay.
Ashley Houston and Shannon Houston. Mr. and Mrs. Houston, you have been married for 10 years, though you've been together for 15. You have 3 children together. Ms. Houston, you say that there is trouble in the marriage. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on and why you're here today in divorce court?
I am here today because me and Shannon have been together since I was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We met at our first job. My first job, I was 15, he was 17.
Mm-hmm.
And we got married in 2007. We have 3 children, and I just want help. I think he's a serial cheater. Like, I need help.
Give me some examples of why you believe he's a serial cheater.
Well, the first half of our relationship, like the first 7 years, I would say he was good. But then in 2008 is the first time that I found out that he was cheating. And the way I found out, I think, was kind of like crazy. My child at the time, one of my kids at the time came in and was just like, "Mom, Dad has a girlfriend." And I'm like, it's a joke, And I'm like,
You have to see Judge Lynn's face. First of all, after this, he's already cheated. This is why I told you with Sheila Truelove, there is no coming back from that. Now, you think that's the first time he's cheated, or is that the only time he's going to be cheating? Whatever. No. Now, do you think that this marriage is worth saving? Because personally, me, I don't. They may have 3 children, but so what? This is not 40 or 50 years ago. There is such a thing called joint custody. This day and age, he can have the children for the summertime. You can have the children for while they're in school. And while they're in school, he still have access to his children on the weekends if he wants. And what about FaceTime? You can really tell when a man really don't care about their children and they don't want to see their children. Anytime they're not even willing to do FaceTime with their kids, is this worth saving? I mean, really. How easy? It don't get no easier. You can have a nice tablet, nice and big, where you can see your children every single day. Ask them about their day. Ask them about their experience. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being amazing, how was your day? If your kid says they had a 3, a day like a 3, come on, that means that we have to definitely sit down and talk. If they had like an average day, which is a 5, that's great, unless they have something that they want to talk about, so be it. If they had a day that's above average, like a 7 or 8, man, cool. Let's celebrate together, whatever. Let's go get Twinkies. We do a FaceTime. At 8 o'clock, we're going to meet here. You have a cake. I have a cake. We're going to eat together FaceTime. The fathers or the mothers could see their children every day. Just know at 8 o'clock, that's our FaceTime. That's when we punch in every day at 8 o'clock with each other. And if we're not going to be able to make that, call me, let me know. Now, so people sit around where we have children and I don't want to, but oh, baby, please. The child still has his father and he has his mother. Most of the women who say that crap is because she still wants to hang on to the dusty nignog. But she's using that as an excuse. Let's go back.
I had never even think of him cheating like that. And he was like, "She's this color." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" And he was just like, "She's this color." So I went to Shannon and I'm like, he said blah blah blah, and he was like, you know, like
right.
like no. So then, like a couple of days later, I walk into the living room, and he's like, he flips his phone, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know, like, and so I grab his phone, and that kind of starts the history, like all type of videos of, yeah, I love you, and you know, see you tomorrow at work, and you know, like, you know, just the whole 9 yards.
Mr. Houston, did you get caught red-handed?
Okay, we're gonna hear Mr. Houston sign outside. Now she said that he's this color. When she was pointing to her hand. Now this is a chocolate sister, a cute chocolate sister, and he's a black man. So she was showing that he's cheating with somebody light skinned or a Caucasian person. Now this pisses me off with these black niggas out here. I'm not a racist because I have no problem seeing black women with other races of men because there's black women outnumber black men. So that's understandable. But for black men to hate their own race of women, that is the stupidest thing ever. And let me tell you, here's why I feel that way. How are you going to hate what you created? Black men created black women. We didn't come out of we're not this we didn't come out of, you know, we're not the semen of Spanish men, Caucasian men, Indian men. You know, black men created us. We came through their semen. So you sit up here and you created us and you hate your own creation. That's just stupid. You don't see no other race of men treat their women as poorly as these black men treat what they've created. Now, how stupid is that? Anyway, let's listen to this stupid clown, his side of it, whatever. And I know it's going to be stupid as hell.
And then
Okay.
in a relationship with another woman.
It wasn't. I got caught on the phone. It was a text message going through, and then it wasn't technically a relationship. It was just a hit
It wasn't
and miss.
technically a relationship. Technically, what was it?
I mean, it was just it was just a what you call
A dalliance?
a friendship.
A friendship.
What are you talking about?
I mean, hi and bye, and I mean, it was a coworker at work. I mean, like, that's exactly what it was. It wasn't. I mean, like, we didn't did it a couple of times.
Tell me what you saw.
We done did it a couple of times. You heard what he said? It was a hit or miss. It wasn't a relationship. We did do it a couple of times. This is a co-worker at your job, meaning that she's always around. And then you know what freaks me out and pisses me off is you have to see him sitting here laughing. Like this is something funny. You're sitting up here taking this so lightly. Like these people in this world today, they take sex like it's a joke. Sex is sacred, sweetheart. Sex is sacred. That's not something you take lightly. You know, because these characters, you let some man fall in love with the woman. I mean, he's stupid, crazy in love with her. And let her go around and sleep around with some other nigga and then say, baby, it didn't mean nothing. It didn't mean nothing. It was, you know, it was just sex. It was, come on, everybody. Why are you blowing this out of proportion? Yeah, let's see how he responds to that.
It was more than just friendship.
The messages that I read that particular night before I stole his phone, that night, it was just like, good night, love you, talk to you tomorrow, see you at work. But then after I kicked him out for like that little 5 minutes that he went out on the porch, I looked through his phone, his videos, like shit, you know, like, and come to find out, I was his mother. Come to find out, I was his mother. He lived with his mother, and he had custody of our 2 kids at the time.
What was the video about?
It was just like random videos. He was fixing his car, babe, I'll be at work late, I'm fixing the car, you know, like, babe, love you, like, see you tonight, you know. Like,
were you doing that?
Okay, look, check this out. This is how I started. Okay. Ashley gave me a pass. What is a pass? A pass that goes for another friend. Why she did it, I don't know. She told her
She
husband.
just out of the blue one day.
No, not just one day. This is continue, like, for example, we have sexual relationship in the bedroom. Everything don't go her way or don't go my way or she don't want to do it at that particular time, she'd say, well, since I'm not pleasing you the right way in the bedroom, you need to go find a friend.
That's a complete lie.
Constantly. Keep on saying, find a friend. I ignored it for a while. It kept on continuously happening. When a person continues to tell you, you need to go find a friend if I'm not pleasing you or you're not having sexual relationship in the bedroom the way I want to, go find a friend.
That's ridiculous. Now, when she's sitting up here saying, go find a friend, because she could see that he's not satisfied with her. So she's saying something like, you know what, go find a friend, or, whatever. Now, normally, if I would make a statement like that to, let's say, my partner, I would probably say something like that just to see if he would do it. Because you see, I want someone who loves me so much that no other woman will do. Even if they try to cheat, they try to lay up with some other female, they can't seem to keep their erection up. It just won't work because you're not Sheila. You're not Sheila. I'm sorry. And as much as I'm trying to get over her, I'm trying to forget about her, I'm trying to what have you, it's not seeming to work. That to me is love. That's when I know that a man is crazy, stupid, nutso love for me. And then when I see a man can love me like that, I'll go all out for that kid. There's hardly anything I would not do for him. The only thing I would not do for him is if he's asking me to go against Bible principles and I'm not letting nobody pop off in my mouth. That ain't happening. I don't mind doing condoms and all that fun stuff, but that's me. I can't do that and still have some self-respect for myself. But that's just who I am. That may not be the situation for other females. That's just me. You have so many people now, it's starting to grow, who have head and throat cancer. They're finding it's starting to grow because of HPV. Go online, Google it yourself. Head and throat cancer. A lot of people are developing this from sitting up here with this oral sex, letting people pop off all in your mouth. Doggone well it's hard to find a faithful person this day and age, especially with the males of today. You sitting up here letting him pop off in your mouth. What is that? Chlamydia? Trichomonas? Oh, guess what? You just got HPV, baby. You swallowed down some nice HPV. And men as well, going down on women without dental dams or saran wrap. That's crazy too, because you have men who are developing this head cancer and throat cancer. And that's no joke. This is no joking matter. Like this character, he's sitting up here cheating on his wife. He don't know what he's exposing her to. He's taking her life and playing Russian roulette with it. And people want to sit here and take all this stuff like, hi, yeah, we had fun. It was just so much fun. Yeah, whatever, man. Nah, freak that nonsense.
Now that imprints in your head to go find a friend.
You find a friend.
You gonna go find a friend.
So you found a friend.
I found the friend.
And you were having a sexual relationship with that friend.
It wasn't. It was just for the sex.
I get that, but either you were having a sexual relationship with another woman or you weren't.
I was having a sexual relationship with another woman.
And how long were you having a sexual relationship with another
It
woman?
was about a couple of months.
A couple of months?
That's a lot.
Really?
Ms. Houston, you don't believe that's true?
First of all, he cheats so much he just jumps stories. That is two different stories.
Okay. Sheila True Love is sitting here shaking her head. SMH. Totally losing it. Now, do you think after getting to know me, to some extent, you got an idea of me? You don't really know me, but you got an idea of what I present to you on this channel. But do you honestly believe that Sheila True Love, that person would have still been in Sheila True Love's life? Why do these characters keep cheating on certain type of females? Because they know she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere, like I made in my previous video. Come on. I could defecate on you. I could piss on you. I could walk all over you. I could beat you up. I could manipulate you. I could use you, abuse you. Guess what, babe? You ain't going no damn where. Now go on in that kitchen and cook me up something. I'm hungry.
Okay.
First of all, that everything started.
No, it's not. That is in 2008.
It is.
Right.
That was in 2008 when he got caught cheating with that girl that he kissed in front of our kids.
I did not kiss a girl in front of the kids.
That was that girl.
I did not kiss.
What did we jump to? Hang on.
So he just jumped to 2010 where I was kind of like, we had been together at the time.
Stop.
We had been together like 8 years at the time. And I'm like, he always like on my shoulder. And I'm like, you need to get some friends. That meant male or female. That didn't mean female. That meant just friends.
Yeah.
And he took that literal as having sex.
A free pass to have sex with anybody.
For 7 years.
For 7 years.
It lasted 7 years.
I can't believe this. 7 years and she tolerated that? How? How? Like I told you, I know that I am an exceptional woman. I am incredibly, definitely different from other women because I have what most women don't have, not this day and age. It's called common sense and a healthy self-esteem. Do you think about some of your friends that you may have? My Teletubbies and my Tubies. How many friends do you have that have a healthy self-esteem and common sense? Just think about it.
7 years.
Did you have a relationship that lasted 7 years?
I didn't have no relationship with no woman that lasted 7
With
years.
no woman?
Did you cheat with someone other than my wife for 7 years running? Yay or nay? Yay.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And now you're wondering what went wrong.
Wondering what went wrong. I know what went wrong.
What went wrong?
Her continually to tell me to go out to seek other women. It's not so.
Let me tell you why that don't fly. That don't fly because we know how men are. You can't make a man do anything that he doesn't already want to do. He went out there and slept around with different people because that's what he wanted to do. We know how men have this. They're stubborn and they have their ego. You're not going to force him to do nothing unless it's in his heart to do it. And that's what's going on in this situation.
It was my fault
I
that I
tell
do
you,
this.
you ought to get high. You follow me all day long. You don't never have enough fun. You gotta get high. And if I tell you every day for 7 years you ought to get high, you gonna get high?
No, I'm not.
And I ain't told him that.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm not.
You can't make him do what he don't want.
You're a man that's responsible for his own behavior.
I
If you
understand
feel
that.
that your relationship at home is not cool with your wife, you need to fix it. You don't need to find reasons why not to address it.
So 2009 is the coworker. Then he did like a year and a half good. I was just like, okay, maybe he just had a
What
hiccup.
coworker?
All the rest of those you see are the same person. Every last one of them, the same person. And honestly, I think we both married to him, but I'm just legally married to him.
Wow, so she has a whole chart sitting up here of all the times that he was cheating, and then it says in one instance, hold up. Okay.
Listen, it's your contention that he has cheated so often, it was necessary for you to create for this court a timeline of his cheating in order to keep it straight. And I understand that we have that here. I have my own personal copy. So can you walk me through what's gone wrong in your relationship? Let's start. You met in 2002. You cheated in 2003.
No. First of all, we weren't even married and we were still like kind of dating. So I ain't never cheated on
Well, where did I get that from?
him.
You think she cheated in 2003?
In the process of my child being developed, my son, she stepped out.
I was already pregnant.
I mean, like, for me to love somebody and give her my all, and then all of a sudden she steps out, and then I had to go through a whole year of her telling me that this child could be or not mine.
That man lying. I'm
Did
telling you,
that happen?
I swear to God, he lied with a straight face.
She told
I would like for you to see this one. I don't know the name of this one exactly right now, but yeah, it's called, the full episode is called Huston vs. Huston, Huston versus Huston. Okay, so when you get a chance, so you can see the picture of what this character looked like. He's horrible. He's a big, ugly looking thing. His head looked like a milk dud. He looks disgusting. He has a big old face with glasses way too small for his face. He has the nerve, and you can look and see that he's lying. You can look and see it.
the other possible father, parents, that's their grandchild, that's their nephew.
Did you do that, Mrs. Houston? Come on now. That's a pretty specific story to make up.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was 16 years old. He kills me with holding me accountable for things that happened when I was 16 years old.
Right.
Okay, first of all, he had a chick. Come on now, man.
It was messy. It was more than you were 16.
There is no
You
question.
seem very hurt by what she did at 16,
And I think he put
and
it
not
to
at
you.
all acknowledging what you've been doing for the past 7 years during the course of the marriage. If you got to reach back to when she was 16.
But it's not. What I'm saying is that she's saying that I started cheating at that particular
No, I didn't.
time.
I said you started cheating in 2009.
Yeah, that she didn't say that
I
at
didn't
all.
say 2000.
She has it right there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stay
Yeah.
up with
2009, I don't even recall.
stay up with your program.
That's your coworker. That's your coworker.
Oh my God.
And
So-
now keep going.
Back to what I was saying. So 2009 is the coworker. Then he did like a year and a half. Good. I was just like, okay, maybe he just had a
What
hiccup.
coworkers?
Stop. Just let
All
her get
the rest
through
of those
this.
you see are the same person. Every last one, the same person. And honestly, I think we both married to him, but I'm just legally married to him. And reason why I say that is because, and he still to this day denies this, but in 2000, and I guess 10, 11 is when it started kind of happening, when he say I gave him permission to be with another woman. But that's when I was like, get a friend. And then so I ended up, one day I went to wake him up for work, and I heard like zzz, zzz, and I heard a phone vibrating. I'm like, his cell phone on the charger over there. And I look underneath the couch, and he has a little flip phone, a little phone for himself. And so I'm just looking at him sleeping. I was just like, your phone ringing? So he flips out, he leaves the house. But I was like, I need that number, or you're not coming back in my house. So in the interim of that, he came into the house, and he gave me a ring. It was like a little heart shape. Looked like something you'll give to your first girlfriend when you're 14. Something he should have gave me when I was 15. In the interim of that, me listening to the voicemail, he said he took the ring back, but I'm listening to the voicemail. She's just like, you're a dang on liar. You said you was leaving her. You give me this ring and you say you love me, but really you don't. He got the ring to the girl.
Mr. Houston, is that accurate?
That is not accurate. I did not give no female no doggone ring. I didn't give no female no other jewelry. I tried to give jewelry to my wife, and she did not like it. Every type of jewelry I try to buy her is not too good for her.
First, it's not good enough for her.
It's not good enough
mean.
for her. So therefore, why try to go stress and buy jewelry for you?
I'm with you. No.
Okay, we're going to do part 2 because this is already 22 minutes. And I will be back with you. This is Sheila True Love. Choose wisely. You always have a choice. The ball is usually in your court. Please, I beg of you. I don't know how many times I say this at the end of my videos. Please choose wisely. I love you. I love you very much. I really do.